welcome to Murico. What's up? What's going on? So today I am gonna be reviewing a palette from Makeup Revolution. I told you all in my Makeup Revolution video that I did recently. So I asked you guys on my Instagram stories which palettes y'all would like me to review, and so many of you guys said that y'all want me to review this Revolution, Makeup Revolution London Imagination, the eyeshadow palette, and this is what it looks like from the inside. I actually thought that you guys wouldn't select this one because this palette is so similar looking to the Sofx one from Makeup Revolution. It's like this is the palette from Sofx, like the palette that Sofx created, and this is the Imagination palette. And as you guys can see, oh my god, they are so similar, like really similar. So I actually feel that this particular palette has more shades, like variations in shade, whereas this is more like a neutral everyday palette where you don't get those like here you have greens, purples and all of that. Those shades are not there in this particular palette. Since I'm gonna be individually reviewing this palette, so I will tell you how it performs, how it did on my eyes. So I am wearing this particular palette on my eyes. I will go through what I'm wearing very soon, but before that, let's talk about the color scheme right here. Now these are all like, this particular section is like warm orangey orangey tones itself. This is like a very bright orange, this is like a yellowish orange, and this is again the same yellowish orange in a lighter shade. Then you get this particular pinky orangey shade, which is a little bit lighter than this one. Then this is another beautiful shade, which is more of a pinky brown shade. So this particular section has all the warm tones, and this particular section right here has the pinky tones and one black. And whenever you get a black in the palette, I'm the most happiest because black is such a universal color. It can tie so many different looks together. And this particular black is also very pigmented. As you guys can see, it's such a pigmented black. The pigmentation on this palette, guys, is amazing. Everything is so spot on. The one thing that I noticed is that they do have a lot of kickback, as in they are very powdery, but once you apply on your eyes, they do not like fall out on your eyes, like here, right here, when you get fallout under here. You do not get that. It's just the kickback on the palette, and that's okay. That just shows that the shades are very pigmented. So this palette also has these huge pans of different shades. Like you have a whiter, like a skin shade, then there's a lighter skin shade. So like these are pretty much similar but in a different tone. This is a little bit warmer and this is a little bit more pinker. And then you have these two shades right here, which can again be used as your transition shade. I particularly think that this particular shade can be used as your contour shade as well. Since you have such a big pan, you can definitely go ahead and contour with this shade as well. Now let me talk a little bit about the pigmentation. The pigmentation of this palette is so stunning, you guys. Oh my god, they are very pigmented. They are blendable, they are buildable, they are very smooth. None of these shades seemed patchy to me whatsoever. Sometimes I feel like Makeup Revolution is such a good brand in making eyeshadows. Some of their eyeshadow palettes are so stunning, like really stunning. Some of my high-end eyeshadows are also not that blendable actually. That's what I love the most about Makeup Revolution. So now let's just go through what I'm wearing on my eyes. So I wanted to try out a lot of shades, but I cannot like really put in all the shades on my eyes. So I'll just go through it. So first what I did was I went ahead with this shade called as Angel. Oh sorry, this shade called as Honeybee right here. This lighter yellowish shade, and I applied it in my transition area. As you guys can see, it's peeking through. I applied it all over my transition area. Then I went ahead with this shade called as Imagine right here. This is more of a pinky warmer shade, and I applied that directly onto my crease very precisely, and I just blended it out a little bit, not covering the eyeshadow that we use, that is Angel. I wanted the Angel to peek through, so I did apply this directly onto my crease. And then to deepen it up a little bit, I went with the shade Sophie right here. So this is like a darker pinky shade, and I applied it right in my outer corners and a little bit in my crease, like halfway in my crease. very, very precisely, and that's how I got this depth in my eye. And I love the way all these three eyeshadows perform. All the three eyeshadows actually perform very similarly. They are pigmented. They are not like extremely pigmented that it takes a lot of time to blend. So I did go ahead with a little bit at a time and started blending it out with all the three shades, and they blended so beautifully, as you guys can see. And there's no fallout. They are not patchy whatsoever. Then after that was done, I had this space left in the middle right here, so I wanted to brighten it up a little bit. So I went with the shade Live in Life. Love in Life. It's called as Love in Life. So I went with this particular shade and I applied it right in the middle right here, just to brighten it up a little bit. And then I went ahead in my inner corners with this shade called as Angel, just to open it up a little bit. So that's how my eye looks opened up in the middle. Then like it goes in this particular form. That's the shape that I love doing, and it suits my eyes the best. And I also did apply this shade right here called as Hans in my inner corner, like as my inner corner highlight, and a little bit on my brow bone. So these were the shades that I used, and I loved all the shades. I cannot wait to play with this palette more. So I did end up getting this palette from Hawk Makeup. I will link it in the description box below for you guys to check it out. Now the price of this particular palette is $16.50, which is a little bit expensive, but I feel like all the shades in this particular palette, you get so many different shades that I feel like it's a pretty good cost for the quality that you get. But I would tell you all to give this one a pass if you all already have the Sofx palette. If you do not have that palette and you all are looking for a good palette, you all can go anything between this particular one or the Sofx one. So yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you all would like to see next. So yeah, that's it. Now I'm gonna go, but before going, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell right next to the subscribe button so that you guys get notified every single time I upload. So now I'm gonna go, and I'll see you all very soon in my next video. Until then, bye!